So this is the third, fourth place that I probably should have just cut my losses and taken money out. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I wanted to go through what I've been just kind of exploring recently, doing different types of meme coin trading. So let's just go through bit by bit and hopefully you guys learn something through this and you can avoid all of the mistakes that I made. I'm not really sure where I came across this app, FOMO. I saw it probably on TikTok, if we're being honest. I saw that you could copy the trades that people were making. So I thought that would be a really cool idea and maybe I could follow some people that are making a lot of money and then just do exactly what they're doing and turn my money into a lot more money. It sounds really easy, right? So yeah, my first day on FOMO, with $200, just copying other people's trades and everything, I ended up at $315. This was at about 1 o'clock in the morning. So I took the majority of the money that I had and I decided to put it into Troll House overnight just to see what would happen. So I woke up the next day and I checked FOMO first thing in the morning at 9:39. I had $381 in my account. I had to go drive for a little bit, and when I was back home, I checked the account again, and it was up to $569 now. About 15 minutes after that, I was up to $633. It went up an additional 27%. So now I had all of this extra money that I figured, oh, if I could make money this easily in the matter of a day, let me see what I can do to try to turn this into even more money. Let me try doing this on another platform that is a little bit easier. I can use it on my computer instead of using it on my phone, and I can start to turn this money into even more money, right? And that's where everything started to go even better, but then also where it started to fall apart. I started to use Jupiter as a trading software, and I was essentially just trading coins that I saw off of the FOMO app, but I was doing it on Jupiter. That way I didn't have to pay the 75-cent fee per every transaction. I think it's actually somewhere around 95 cents I saw in their documentation, because if I'm putting money in and then I want to sell a bunch of times as it goes higher and higher, I don't want to have to pay around $1 for every single sell that I make. So I figured let's just do this on Jupiter because it's way cheaper. I started out with a little bit of the money because I figured out how to use Jupiter and it was so much faster to do trades and everything on Jupiter rather than using FOMO. So I was at about $555 in Jupiter, and then I just started trading through Jupiter. I made it up to $600, then somehow up to $870. $900, and then over $1,000, almost $1,050. Now is the part where I figured, hey, if I'm having this good of luck, why don't I just start to look into other things that already have momentum, they're already moving. Let me see if I can turn this $1,000 into like $5,000. And oh my God, like, will this be the way that I just make a lot of money and this could be my new source of income? So that's exactly what I thought and exactly what I did. I'm pretty sure my first trade on Jupiter that I did, it was something that was trending, or at least it looked like it was trending to me. I saw that it was starting to gain traction. It was like on its initial buildup, so I figured let me just throw $150 in, and then I could sell it in a minute or two if it goes up like 40 to 60%, and then boom, that's another almost $100 that I could make really quickly. So I swapped $150 of Solana into that meme coin, and I clicked over to the sell screen because I was gonna sit there on the sell screen and just wait for my chance to sell, and what do I see? No routes found. And here's where I learned what a honeypot is. I didn't know that this was a thing. I didn't know that this was something that could happen. I literally spent the next about 2 hours with ChatGPT trying to figure out what I can do to sell off this coin, to just do anything to get that money back. So long story short, never got that money back, but ended up just calling it a day, sold all of the coins, put everything back into Solana or USDC just so it was stable, and called it a night. The following day just seemed like every single trade that I was making, I was losing $20 here, $30 here, $5 here. But I figured I've made a bunch of money already. This has got to be just part of it. It'll all come back really soon, right? So I came across a couple of coins. There was 3 different coins that they already did their initial up and then they went down and then they were starting to do their secondary up. So I bought them when they dipped and was watching them. They were doing really good. I was up like 20% or whatever, and I said, I'll just keep all of the money in there. I'm not going to pull out any profits. That way I have even more money. I had to go drive for about an hour and take care of some things, and on that drive, two of the coins completely just dropped down to almost zero. I had this coin bought in FOMO in the app. I had $150 in there, and then I also had $150 on Jupiter for the same coin. And both of them plummeted to zero, so I lost $300 there. And then the other two coins, they weren't doing too well either, but at least I didn't lose hundreds of dollars on those, so I sold those off as well. So already down $450 out of that $1,000 that I made. So that was really rough. For some reason, I didn't think about it to take any of the money out and like put it back in my bank account or anything like that. I just figured, oh, if I just keep on trying, then I'll just make a bunch more money, just like on Troll House, right? And that's another one of the issues that I had with this, is that I just kept on trying and every coin just kept getting worse and worse. Well, I mean, they were all pretty much the same amount of shit. The next thing I got to learn about was coins that keep going up and up and up. And anytime somebody sells, the buy is like pretty much immediate in that same minute time frame. So the graph is green the whole way up. So I bought into one of those, I think with another $150, and the coin just kept going up, and then all of a sudden, straight red line down to zero. All of that money was gone as well. So here I am thinking, I made it up to $1,000 in 2 days, and in 1 day, I've lost 750 of it. Now I have $250 left. I started with $200, so after 3 days of doing stuff, I've made $50. So this is the third, fourth place that I probably should have just cut my losses and taken money out and just called it a day, stopped trading on Jupiter and just following on FOMO. And for some reason, I started looking into even more people on FOMO, people that were snagging coins early, and then they were up like 600% on coins. So I was trying to jump into all of these different coins that people were getting, even if they were brand new coins, which are the riskiest coins to get into, because the people that first bought the coins, if they have like tens of millions of the coin, they can just sell all of their stock whenever they want, and it completely drops the price of the coin into making the coin completely worthless. So yeah, at this point, I was kind of getting flustered with everything, feeling really like, oh, I have to make my money back. This literally it feels like gambling, because it like you start to get down. You think, oh, if I just do it one more time, like I can make it all back. So I started to put money into 5, 6, 7 coins at a time just to see where I could make money, and that started to make things unravel a little bit quicker too. I started having way more losses than I was getting in gains. I started selling all of my coins when the coins started to dip, and then a couple of minutes later, they would skyrocket up hundreds of percent, and I would miss that, so I would take a small loss instead of what would be a huge gain. I started to feed into the fear that I had, and eventually this resulted in me running my account all the way down to zero. Now I just have coins left over that essentially are dust. I can't even do anything with them. So yeah, this was my story of my first couple of days trying out the FOMO app and Jupiter. There's a lot more trading that I've been doing since then. I've been trying to do things better. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything, please leave them down below. It's interesting to me how you can make so much money so fast, and then also you can lose so much money so fast trading meme coins, and how many scams and stuff there are. I'll have to talk about that in another video, but I've come across hundreds and hundreds of coins that were just scam coins. A lot of them I got into and then I got out of really quickly. Now I kind of can spot them. There's a lot of different tactics I've been doing, but clearly this was all just a learning lesson, about $1,000 learning lesson of pretty much what not to do when you do make money from meme coins or from trading crypto. I mean, this isn't like all crypto, I will say that. If you were to put all of your money into something like Ethereum or Bitcoin, there's not a 0% chance, but there is a really, really small chance that the coin is just gonna plummet down to zero overnight. It's somewhat safe. So this way of trading meme coins that really don't have any essential functionality or anything like that, is really risky. It's high stakes. It is high rewards too though. But yeah, I hope that you like this video. This is something new that I'm just trying out as a way to, make money online, avoid having to do gig work and driving, anything like that. If you guys like this kind of content, let me know down in the comments and I can share more stuff about it. I can teach you guys everything that I've learned and show you what I mean by certain types of scam coins and honeypots and all different types of things like that. But yeah, I just want to keep it real with you guys, let you know what I've been doing for the past like 2 weeks. Just been trying out meme coins while also doing my virtual assistant's job and all sorts of other stuff. So I'll give you another update in the next video for what I'm doing to make money, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.